balls of light rising to the sky, the Lord told me, I am revealing to you 4 kinds of prayer that traverse the sky, and these 4 types of prayer are representative of the prayers of Christians. As the Lord spoke to me, these balls of light kept rising and rising from many homes. As these balls of light went up to the heavenlies, I saw wicked spirits of the air grabbing the first balls of light and then later the second balls of light in space. However, the spiritual forces that control evil in the heavenly world were not able to capture the third balls of light. When the 4th kind of balls of light rose to the space they could not do by demons, I asked the Lord for an explanation. I didn't understand why the forces of space were trying to capture these shining light balls. Since I did not understand these mysteries, I asked the Lord for clarification about the balls of light that were captured by the wicked spirits of the heavenly places. The Lord said, these balls of light captured by demons are the prayers of the saints of the earth. My brothers, I was amazed to discover that these balls of life that were in the sky were the prayer of God's children. They were radiating and shining lights, a breathtaking thing to behold. Our prayers are shining balls that go up to the sky. I then inquired of the Lord about the first balls of light that were rising to the heaven and were captured by the space demons. The Lord said the following to me, my servant, this prayer that you saw that was captured by wicked spirits is the spirits of the air. I understood the mystery of the first prayer, that the prayers of the sinners are blocked and captured by demons in space. Then the Lord talked to me about the mystery of the second prayer that was also held by demons, as it has failed to get past the second heaven and don't live in my will. I told them to come to me, but this people are attached to material goods and these 2 prayers have no strength to, and showed me the third prayer that went up to space. This prayer took too long. It took a little while to overtake the barrier. Nonetheless, it kept rising upward and this prayer rose higher. This ball of fire managed to break and pierce the barriers of the Prince of the Air, and quickly it reached the third heaven. I saw this prayer rising like a rocket of fire. However, I wondered why this prayer took a little while to overcome these demons. Actually, when this prayer was piercing the heaven, I saw the hand of a demon of space as he was trying to grab this third prayer. The demon of the air was unable to handle this ball of light that has turned into a ball of fire. That prayer kept increasing in size and kept growing. The little ball was growing more and more and started to turn on the fire, and those demons could not get a hold of this fire released by this prayer that went up. I said, Lord, that third ball of light has prayer that managed to overcome these demon clouds are the prayer of my servants who obey me and walk in holiness and with my spirit. Their prayers have the strength to overcome barriers of Satan in the second heaven. Suddenly, brother, I saw the 4th prayer that went up like fireball. These demons could not capture it with their hands. What surprised me is that I saw the spiritual forces that control evil in the heavenly world trying to listen to the content of this 4th prayer, but they could not hear what these Christians were saying to God. This prayer that was a ball of fire went up much faster than the 3rd prayer. I asked the Lord, why is this prayer more explosive, more fiery and more powerful than the last 3 prayers? This prayer overcame the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places with ease more than the others, and I wanted to know the reason wicked spirits tried to hear the content of this prayer. The Lord told me, my servant, this prayer that you saw are strange tongues, for many of my servants pray in strange tongues, and Satan tries to find out what they are speaking in their prayer. For one who speaks in tongues speaks not to men but to God, for no one understands him, but he utters mysteries in the Spirit. Those who pray in tongues speak mysteries to me and my Father. My Father and I know what you're saying when you pray in tongues. Act 2:2. And suddenly a sound came out of the heaven as borne along by the rushing of a mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting. 3 in tongues as of fire appeared to them, being distributed, and it sat upon each of them. 4 And they were all filled of the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other languages, as the Spirit gave them utterance. 1 Cor 14:2. For he who speaks in a tongue does not speak to men but to God. For no one hears, but in spirit he speaks mysteries. The Lord told me, Satan can't handle praying in tongues, for this prayer rises to heaven like a rocket of fire. The Lord said to me, my servant, these are the mysteries of prayer and why I do not receive some prayer. The first and the second prayer that you saw are from unbelievers and believers that are materialistic. They are attached to the world and they walk in the flesh and in vanity. The Lord said, my servant, pay attention to this first and second prayer. I watched attentively and I saw these demons capturing the first and the second prayer. When these demons held the first and second prayer, I saw those demons descending to the earth. I asked the Lord why the demons went to earth with the prayers that they have captured. They went precisely to the houses where the prayer rose from. The Lord said, "My servant, this is the mystery of prayer. The devil also hears and answers prayers and petitions. These demons that you are beholding are Satan messengers who deliver the answers and the blessings to people who live in sin. These demons also deliver miracles including dreams, visions and revelations to the sinful person praying." Brothers, demons can cause dreams, visions and revelations when we persist in sinful life. Demons can cause blessings and answers to prayers when we are attached to worldly life. The Lord said, "These prayers that wicked spirits have captured have failed to rise to my throne. They are the prayers that the devil answers. These are prayers that I don't like. These prayers have no power to ascend to the throne of my glory." Brothers, the Lord showed me that Satan is the one who gives answers to prayers that failed to reach the throne of God. Satan sends his messengers with the answers and blessings to the lives of the sinful persons so that persons who are in iniquity, vanity and transgression would be deceived into believing that God is happy with them. The Lord told me, the mystery and deception are that the devil blesses sinful believers so that they will always remain in error and in sin. They think that I'm hearing their prayers and I am all right with their lifestyle. That way they will continue with their sinful way. This is a deception. I don't hear the prayers of sinners. My servant, it is Satan who hears these prayers and it is Satan who answers the prayers of these people who live in sin. Now you know this mystery that I'm revealing to you. My beloved brother, that was the revelation that the Lord gave me. I told the pastor in the church, Pastor Nader, who was asking the Lord to reveal to her about these people who walk in vanity without commitment to Him, yet they receive blessings much faster than people who are in the church that walk in holiness. For those who walk in holiness seems to wait for some time before getting the answer from the Lord. Yet those who are in sin, vanity and negligence receive blessing very fast. Pastor Nader was wondering why people who walk in vanity receive easily, and she found this very strange. When I talked to Pastor Nader about this mystery of Satan answering the prayer of those who live in sin today, she said the Lord took her doubt away and made everything clear. I said, "Lord, I'm very thankful to you. My brother, I thank the Lord for the revelation. I will tell this truth wherever I go. I will also tell